Do you want to have the ultimate control over your life? Welcome to Take Control with Whitney Wells, where we will explore all topics of life that we try and control, what this creates for you, and how to have successful relationships all while empowering yourself. Keep listening and let's have some fun. Hi everyone, and welcome to episode 26 of Take Control with Whitney Wells. It is so warm here. I live right outside Philly, and it is abnormally warm. It's in the 60s, and it's mid-December. So I was just outside running around with my son, running all over the yard, and now I'm in here chatting with you. All right, so today we're going to talk about how a simple smile can change a relationship. We're going to talk about the power of a smile. I love smiling, so I love this topic. Do you want to have more connection with someone? Is that something that you want? Do you want to have better or more intimacy? Do you want to enjoy your relationship with someone more? Do you want to find connection with people that you don't know? With strangers? With people that you just meet? Do you want to have more fun? Do you want to improve your relationships? The power of a smile can help with all of this. So I want to talk today about a simple but so powerful way to bring people together. That's with a smile. It seems really simple, but it is both sometimes hard to muster up, right? We get into those, I guess, like that funk, right? We don't really want to smile. We want to keep to ourselves. Sometimes it's hard to muster up. But it also is so effective for moving forward and building towards the relationships that so many people want. It's so simple but so effective. And yes, it can be hard, right? It can be hard to get to that place where you want to smile, where you want to look at somebody and smile at them. But if you want to get to that happy and fun and connected relationship, I urge you to keep listening and give this a try. So first, let's talk about where a smile comes from. It comes from you having a thought, right? So you have a thought. Maybe it's, they seem nice. I am happy. I love my spouse. My child is so fun. And then you have a feeling. So this thought creates a feeling. You have a feeling that is created by a thought that you have. And the feeling could be love, happiness, open, warm, curious. And then this feeling that you have, it drives your actions or your inactions. And one of those behaviors could be a smile. So to recap, you have this thought, whatever it might be, right? It could be very simple. I am happy. I love my spouse. My child is so fun. That stranger seems nice. Right? And then it creates your feeling and it drives your action of smiling. Now, what is possible when you smile? What ripple effect do you create? You create possible connection. Now let's break it down to see how a smile creates a connection for you and another person. Let's really slow it down. A smile is welcoming and inviting, right? When you see someone smile at you, it's welcoming. It invites you in. It is warm. And it is seen as good in an intimate environment to be vulnerable within. Now, while you cannot create another person's thoughts or feelings, right? This is very important. You cannot create them. You can show up in a way that can be more prone for someone to create nice thoughts and have nice feelings. And as a result, take actions that follow, such as smiling back. Now, you can't create this, but you can create this environment that may be more prone to it. You can make those thoughts come more easily to others. You can show up in a way that is open and welcoming. You can show up in that way for yourself. You can create this foundation that fosters that connection. And if nothing else, right? Even if the other person does not react with connection, with a smile back, with words, shared words back on their end, you get a nice feeling. You get to create this nice feeling for yourself. So for an example of how this could create connection between you and another person, right? Let's look at this example. You smile at another person. You smile at them. And then they have a possible thought of, I want to share or be around this person. They seem nice. My spouse wants to be around me and enjoys my company. These are just possible thoughts that they have from you smiling at them. Now, you're not creating it. They're having their thoughts on their own. And then their feeling comes from their thoughts. Their feeling could be love, open, happy. And then from that feeling, their possible actions could be smile back, sit and spend time, talk, share. So this connection has been created. Now, of course, it all comes from our thoughts, right? Everything comes from our thoughts. Everything comes from their thoughts. They are separate. But the smile opened the door and made these nice thoughts come more easily. It gives it that foundation. Now, why is it hard sometimes to muster up a smile? I get it, right? We've all been there. It's a simple action to smile, but as we pointed out, it comes from a thought. You have a thought, and then a feeling, and then you create this smile. It comes from these series of steps, which also means you could have opposing thoughts, such as, I'm unhappy. I wish they would behave differently. They don't seem like they want to spend time with me. My spouse would rather do something else. My kids are a handful. These thoughts may create feelings of frustration, defensiveness, closed off, self-doubt, unhappiness, inadequacy. And then these feelings drive your actions, right? Which would not usually be smiling or connecting with the other person. These feelings create the opposite. These thoughts that you're thinking create the opposite. So we can see how easily it is for our minds to create the polar opposite and to create disconnection and closed off rather than connection and openness. So how to go about creating your connection with a smile? Number one, you can go into your interactions with your intentional thoughts to create a smile by thinking thoughts such as, of course, think of your own, but these are just examples. Thoughts such as, they seem nice. I am happy. I love my spouse. My child is so fun. Now, going into these interactions, prepared with these intentional thoughts, will have you ready with your smile. Number 2, what if you are already thinking the opposing thought, right? What if you are already in that place of thinking the opposing thought that does not create the smile? Now, these thoughts, as I listed earlier, are, of course, everyone's thoughts are different, but these are just examples. I'm unhappy. I wish they would behave differently. They don't seem like they want to spend time with me. My spouse would rather do something else. My kids are a handful, etc., right? This is when you can stop here at this thought and recognize that these are simply just optional sentences that you are choosing to think. They are not facts. You do not have to think them. And you do have the option to focus on other thoughts instead. And then, at this point, you can switch to your intentional, believable thoughts that will create the feeling and the action of smiling, if you want to. Now, the ones that I gave as an example are, they seem nice, I am happy, I love my spouse, my child is so fun. Now, what if you're already feeling the feeling that does not create the smile, right? If you're already in the place of feeling frustrated, feeling defensive, feeling closed off, self-doubt, unhappiness, inadequacy. If you're already in that spot of feeling this feeling, now, these feelings don't create that smile for you. So you want to sit here. Let yourself feel your feeling with open arms. Let yourself be open to it. Move towards it. There is nothing wrong with any feeling. You don't need to rush away from it. You can sit here and be with it and know that you are creating it with your own mind, not from the things that are happening outside of you. You're creating it by the thoughts you are thinking. You do, and also it's really important to know that with these feelings, you do not need to react to these feelings. So sitting with this vibration within you, being with it, and not reacting to it. That's being very aware. Okay, I'm feeling this feeling. I'm going to be present with it, and I'm not going to actually react to it. You can pause and just feel this feeling. And then, once you have moved towards it, you're not trying to rush away from it. You don't have the urgency to get away from it. You can move to your intentional thought. Now, the examples I gave are, they seem nice, I am happy, I love my spouse, my child is so fun. You can think your intentional thoughts at this point, whatever intentional thoughts that you have. You think your intentional thoughts to create your positive feelings, to create your smile, to create that welcoming environment for others, to create the ripple effect that could lead to more connection, to create a warm and happy feeling within yourself, despite how the other person responds. You get to feel this feeling. You get to feel amazing. You have nothing to lose. A smile can create so much connection. So try it out. I challenge you to practice intentional thoughts to feel love, happy, open, and warm. To create that smile. So go out there, smile at the people in your life. You have nothing to lose. Thank you so much for listening, and have a great day. If you want any free things, any free relationship tools, head over to WhitneyWellsCoaching.com and grab all my free things. I made them all for you guys. I want you to have them. And go to the show notes too. You can grab the link there and take all the free things I have. I also have free coaching as well. So we can work one-on-one together, a 20-minute free session. So sign up today. I would love to coach you. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Do you want to explore these topics further? Are you ready to live the life that you want to live on purpose while controlling what you have control over? I would love to be your life coach. If you're interested, simply head over to WhitneyWellsCoaching.com and book an appointment with me today. I can't wait to work with you.